let's take a look at solving a linear system by graphing. In this case, both equations in the system are lines that are written in slope-intercept form. Therefore, it makes sense when we start graphing to first identify what is the slope and what is the y-intercept. For the first line, we have 1/2 x, and the number in front of x, that's the slope. Let's go ahead and put that in here, 1/2. And then the y-intercept is what happens if you plug in x equals 0. When we enter a point, we are going to start by opening parentheses, then type 0, a comma, and then what is the corresponding value of the y-intercept? Well, when you look at the equation, if x equals 0, that is going to cancel this part, and you will just get -3. 0, -3 is your y-intercept. Now we repeat the same thing for the second line, -x plus 3. Now, when we write -x, it is really the same thing as -1x, right? Because you can multiply by 1 all the time, you can insert 1 all the time, and the slope in this case would be -1. The y-intercept, as usual, will have a 0x, and then whatever happens if we were to cross out this term right here or plug in x equals 0, that will give us 3. 0, 3 is the y-intercept. Now we're ready to graph. How are we going to graph it? Okay, the first thing you need you to remember is that the slope is rise over run, okay? If your slope is 1/2, that means that rise is 1 and run is 2. Always start, at least I always do, with run. I go 2 to the right because it's positive, and then the rise is 1 up. But I need a starting point, but I already have a starting point right here, 0, -3. Let's go ahead and do that. Where is 0, -3? The first coordinate means that you're not going right or left. The second coordinate means that you are going 3 down. There's your 0, -3. And then again, we go run is 2, so we are jumping 2 to the right and then 1 up. That's the first line. Okay, now that we have the first line, let's go ahead and do exact same thing for the second line. This one has a y-intercept 0, 3. Again, you are not going left or right, you're starting at the origin, and this time you're going 3 up. And then the slope is -1. But what is the rise and what is the run here? Let's see if we can write it down as a fraction. Instead of -1, we're going to put -1 divided by 1, right? And then this is your rise, and this is your run. Your run is 1, and then your rise, which really is a fall, is 1, but you're going down. Okay, let's see. You are going 1 to the right and 1 down. And we just graphed the second line. Finally, what we need to do is place a dot indicating where the two lines intersect. It is obvious that this is going to be a unique solution because clearly the two lines intersect at a point. On the bottom, you want to choose the point tool because so far you were using a line tool. Let's click on that. And then we just place the dot at the solution, at the intersection. You can see where it's at, right? Okay, let's submit. Now we can see it's a unique solution, and starting at the origin to get to the point of intersection, you would have to go 4 to the right and 1 down. Therefore, the coordinates would be 4, -1 for one solution.